So hello guys, welcome back to Information Communication Technology. Paper 2 for document production. We're going to do the mail merge for May-June 2018 for paper 2-2. We're going to carry on to the section of the mail merge. Okay, we're done with the document part 2, part 1 and part 2, and then right now we're going to go to the mail merge, which is task 5. You're required to carry out a mail merge to send out apprenticeships, offer letters. So question 29 says create a mail merge letter using the file which is offer letter or offer letter.rdf as a master document is going to be, and another CSV file which is jobs.csv is going to be your data source. So we have to open this file as it is going to be the master file, and then from this file we have to import this CSV file as it is considering it as it is the data source. So let's go and look for the offer letter. Okay, here we go, and always remember to go to the mailing part as we were starting to do the mail merge. So the next question, it says to open that jobs.csv file as a source file. As a data source. To do this, we usually go to select recipients and use an existing list, and then we have to browse to our file, and which is located in the working area over here. So as you click on it, those all areas and buttons become activated, and you will notice you have here some jobs or participants or people. If you're curious, you can just open this file and you can see how many do you have here. Okay, read only, that's expanded, and as you can see here we have around 11 people or 10 people, and they have their all information starting from family name, birth date, vacancy, starting of the date of the work, ending, and the wage, and all different information. All those information are right now imported to in this master file. And you even notice here there are 10, means those are the 10 imported people's information. Right now, to make those information appear in this file, we need to make it we need to replace all those chevrons with this insert merge fields. Okay, before we do this, let's follow the instructions from here. So first of all, we need to replace the date with a field to display today's date in this format. Okay, that's supposed to be replaced by date. So let's go back here. Let's highlight date. Usually date doesn't contain here, as date is a quick part field. We can just go to insert, and insert, you can find over here quick parts. Click on it and go to field and just press D on your keyboard, and it will take you to date. You will get here different styles or formats for the date, as they told us they want without any slash or dashes in between them, so space between date and month and year, and the date supposed to be double, month and year 4 times. So let's have a look. This one, but this one is added the date, we don't need it. So okay, this one, the double D or just single D to represent the same way. Then we have 4 times month and 4 digits for Y. So let's click over this one, and as we can see here, there shouldn't be actually this space taken. So when you highlight to replace it, be sure you're not taking the space or extra characters. Okay, so we're done. So the evidence number 12, it says take a screenshot showing the date field code and place this in your screenshot in your evidence document. Okay, so they need to see the code for this. So right click and say toggle field code, and then take a screenshot for this one. and this is going to be evidence number 12. Just paste it over here in evidence number 12. Okay, so don't forget to turn it back again to as it used to be, so like this. And then in the master document, maintain the existing spacing and punctuation. So remember this point, as I told you, maintain the existing space and punctuation and replace those chevrons and text each time they appear with the following merge fields from the data source. So we have this list, all of this data to replace. They are all appearing over here. We need to replace them with those merge fields over here. But we have to make sure we're not taking extra space or any other characters like comma or apostrophes or full stops or anything else. So let's put this next to each other and let's start to replace them. So we have first of all this first, and then what you have to do, you have to go to insert merge field and you have to replace first with its replacement text from here. So it will be first replaced with the first name. Make sure that when you're highlighting, you're not taking this extra space over here. So till here, and then first name. Okay, I'm going to expand this back again. Job will be vacancy. Where's job? So over here, notice that extra space is taken from here. I'm going to use shift and right arrow on the keyboard, and then vacancy. Company is over here. Company is supposed to be with employer. Then we have money over here, supposed to be with wage. Where are the other chevrons? Okay, all of them are here. I believe there is nothing here. Okay, make sure you're not forgetting or skipping any of them. First is repeated again with the first name. This one. Family will be family name. Company will be, I believe, employer. Yes. And then job will be with vacancy. Yes. Grade, I'm not sure. Level. And sector will be framework. Begin. Start date. And finish must be end date. Yes. Okay, we're done. Let's look for the next part. Replace the text candidate with your name. Okay, candidate is here. Just put your name. Include your name, center number, candidate number in the header of the document. Okay, to do so, double click, and they said in the header of the document, not specified left or right or center, so I just can make it into 3 blank column and add all those informations over here. And save and print your master document with the merge fields displayed. What I mean merge fields, those are the merge fields. What they mean, this merge fields displayed, you have sometimes the ability here to preview the result, to show those extra those 10 people that you already saw them in the source file. All those information will be changing from that file. What they say, don't print with this information, print it with this type of information with those chevrons. So after you're done, go to print and print this one paper. Make sure your name, all those informations are showing, and then this is going to be print out 3. After that, question number 32 said an automated filter. We need to do a filter and select the records where level is intermediate and start date is from 17 September 2018. So let's go right now to mailing section, edit recipient list, and as you can see the filter over here, we have 10 participants here. Let's see, after filtering they are going to be reduced, and we need to put the first filter, which is level, supposed to be intermediate. As you can see here, let me go back to here, level, we have higher, intermediate, advanced. We need just to keep only one level, and it's supposed to be equal to intermediate. Make sure your spelling is not wrong. Okay, then it reduced to intermediate, and there are 6 people right now. The second criteria is supposed to be the start date, starting from 19, and seems only 19. Okay, let's have a look. Do we have people with the 19 only? Start date is 19 September. Okay, then let's put the filter. So start date supposed to be, they didn't say higher or lower or anything, so I'm going to keep it as equal to, and let's see the result. And they mentioned to be 17/9. We have to write it down in the same method. So wait a minute, let me check the date how we have to write it. Let's put it in the same way. I'm supposed to get 3 people, as I have here, 1, 2, 3. So let's check it. If it didn't work, we have to change the format of the date written. Okay, great, it worked. So we got 3 here, and let's click on OK. Right now we got our filtration. To check the filter is correctly working or no, you will see here it cannot go beyond 3. Previously it used to reach till 10, and right now it's only 3 people. So as you click, you can see and navigate between those 3 people. So evidence number 13, it says to put a screenshot to show the automated filter that we did it right now. So go back again to your edit recipient list, and here's the filter. Let's expand it a little bit. And what we can do, we can put this filter, and we can show this also as part of the screenshot. So let's take the screenshot, and okay, you can put extra part here, and that's going to be the last evidence in this file. Click on OK, close it and go back over here. Okay, reduce the size. Just let's put it as enter. Okay, great, and let's go and check, then merge and print the letters for the selected apprentices only. And what they mean, those only 3 people, that's selected ones. So they said right now to merge and print it. So this print is going to be right now with only those 3 people, means 3 pages. So print out and make sure that your candidate center number and all those informations are visible. So to do this step, we need to go over here, finish and merge, edit individual documents, say to all, means all those three that here you have it. And here we go. We got 3 pages for those 3 filtered people. And then what you need to do, you just need to go to print and print all those 3 documents.